Okay, we got a great night for you lined up. We got some really, really awesome comics. I want to say a thing about the first comic coming up. Her name is Jessica. I've been doing shows here. I've been doing shows here now literally 4 years straight, every Thursday, every Friday. During COVID, we made a commitment to really establish Santa Barbara as a comedy scene, and we kind of knew that what it takes is just endurance, doing it, being available, rock solid. I'm actually in the film business. I do other stuff, but I just wanted to make that happen. And because of a lot of people in this room who've been around from the beginning, I want to acknowledge you, Teresa, because I know you championed me from day one, and that's a big thing. And it's happening. There's a comedy scene that's evolved here in Santa Barbara. From that comedy scene, I could tell you that Jessica and the comics coming today were some of the first. Jessica was the first comic that people started asking for her by name, which was really great. Every day! Yeah, so we're a little fan base happening over here. That's one. And then Keith is another guy who's going to be coming up after her. Another great comedian. He's the token white guy, but we had to have one, so you know how it goes. And so he's another guy who also helps produce shows, and we have shows on a regular basis. Those Klein Boyz are going to come up also, and they were the inspiration for the first inaugural Santa Barbara Comedy Music Festival, which you just had, which is a big thing. If you know anything about comedy music, you will love it. It's awesome. It's distinct in itself. So out of these guys and a few other comedians, we birthed the Santa Barbara Laugh Festival. We birthed the Santa Barbara Pride Comedy Festival. Woo, I'm straight, but I'm producing the gay show. I only had one gay person complain, and he said to me, "I can't believe you're doing the show. It's not right. You're straight. You're taking advantage of our shit." I said, and he did this in public, social media. So I was like, dude, you want to go? You want to go? Let's go there. Ready? I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell white people when they make fun of gay people. You know what it is? Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Well, you should have thought of it. You didn't think of it. I thought of it. There you go. I said, imagine if you stop doing everything straight people do. What do you do? Stupid. And hence, and then again, like I said, the Santa Barbara Comedy Music Festival. With that said, a part of empowering stand-up comedy, you have groups like Adam, and there's other groups, not to name drop right now. It's all about Adam and Adam's Angel that really just help Santa Barbara stand up. So stand-up comedy is one thing, but standing up in Santa Barbara is a whole other ballgame. And I really love you guys, appreciate you guys. And I know everybody here is making a difference for a living. And it's not easy to make a difference for a living. It's not easy. It's not easy, but I know it's in your heart and there's no way out. So on that note, Jessica, let's come up and rock the house.
Give it up for Lewis! Give it up for Adam! Happy birthday! Give it up for Rod Stewart and the Friends! I had no idea Lewis was like, Jessica, there are some heavy hitters. And then I look over, I'm like, that's Rod! If you want my body. Poor guy, I'm sorry. He's like, where's this? I'm not even from Santa Barbara. You guys are going to take me out of here. Go ahead, second at a time. Okay, so I have a few things. Adam's wife, Melissa, was very cute because I talked to her in the back and she's like, oh, I love comedy. And I said, that's great. And I said, well, why don't you get up here? And she's like, you don't know. She's like, because there's some people in here that do come to the shows. And I'm like, why don't you come to the show? She's like, I have been through a lot. And I said, you're gonna love my set. I'm sorry, I scream so much. I don't want to blow everybody out. So you will notice. If you can't hear me in the back, just raise your hand. Oh my God. Adam's Angels, I love it because I'm always confused for Farrah Fawcett. I mean, it's crazy. I'm 50 years old and people think I'm everything but what I knew I am. I mean, I'm serious. I get Farrah, I get Heather Locklear. Anybody know Heather? Yeah, apparently she's torn up your town. I don't know her. Because some people are like, no, you don't want to be Heather. I was like, I'd like her money. Okay? And like everybody, no, but I get it. People stop me all the time. They're like, oh my God, Heather, Heather. And then I open my mouth and they're like, oh, you're more like Heather and Sam Kinison had a baby. like, I don't really, wow, that Heather thing kind of, no, I mean, because all of a sudden I'm like, what is happening? Guys, I've been meditating. I think it's working. I do. This is my crowd. Oh God. So actually, right as I come in, somebody was like, oh, how do you guys know? How do you know Adam and everything? And I was like, oh, no, I'm a comedian. And they were like, what? Yeah, I get that a lot. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm a comedian. People are like, you look kind of like a soccer mom. Like, where's the funny? I'm like, oh my God, it's about $100 and 2-drink minimum, okay? Like, that's where, no, but I was like, no, I'm a comedian. And like, yeah, you look more like a real housewife. Guys, I was like, I am a real housewife of the 818. Yeah, you heard of it? It's really freaking cool. We're like the knockoff handbags of Beverly Hills. It's amazing, guys. It is amazing. Yeah, no, it's true. It's like, you know when you look at a handbag, everybody in here, you all probably have real ones, okay? But for those of you, we look good on the outside, but when you look real close, you're like, oh my God, I thought that was a gold zip and it's rusted. It's just all rusted. And then you're like, oh, that's not, wait a minute, that's not Gucci, that's Gucky. It's like missing a C. It's like, what happened to her? I mean, really. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not really real. I'm real from the neck down. Yeah, I'm more like a Twinkie. Golden on the outside and full of preservatives. Dude, and everyone's like, Jessica, why do you do filler and Botox? This crowd will get it. But it's like, why do you do it? So should we all just pretend tonight that we don't? We're not in Santa Barbara, guys. We're at Coachella. We're at Big Burning Man. We don't do any of that stuff. We're El Natural. Oh my God, guys. I grew up on the streets of Vegas. Okay, I need something to cover up the what the fuck lines. Alright? I'm getting divorced. I had a nervous breakdown. I mean, my face is like an Etch-a-Sketch without the shit. The Father Time's up there just like, let's see what we can do. This shit's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, so when people are like, why are you doing that to your face? I was like, bitch, I live in Hollywood. And they're like, Hollywood? I'm like, yeah, not Hollywood, Florida. We both like needles. One just likes them here, the other one likes them here, but we love them. I'm out of control, guys. I'm telling you, I think the meditating's working. I've been doing it recently. I mean, shit's going down. I'm getting divorced. Super fun. Anybody in here been divorced? Yeah! The whole fucking room. And then you get married and come back up to Santa Barbara. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, no wonder. I used to hashtag myself desperate housewife. I wasn't desperate enough to bribe my kids away into college, so I cannot use that anymore. I wish I was. I have a very expensive house guest that I'm dying to get rid of. My 30-year-old son. He's not 30, he's 24. Let's see my filter! Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Namaste. I know, right? Anything. I've given up, guys. I'm 52 years old. People think I'm everybody else. I had a spiritual awakening. I'm like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Namaste. Yeah, I was just going off with that, guys. It's fine. I had to take a beat, calm down. Yeah. My son thought he's not 30, he's 24. He's an artist. Any of you have kids and you're not. It's like he chose a field that nobody's in. Like, I'm a comedian, his dad's a producer, but none of us are in the music world. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I so want to support your success that you're going to live with me forever. Oh, no, I don't know. And then I've got an 18-year-old. She was really good at Photoshop, so she's going to community college. She's not in community college. She went to Miami. Yeah, not Miami, not the cool one, guys. No, she went to Miami of Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know? I didn't even know the Midwest existed. Oh, everybody's quiet because you're Midwesterners. I see. It's cool. I know, I didn't. It was like the East, the West, the South, and then something in between. Right? Is this? Yeah, I'm not a real blonde, but apparently it sucked out every brain cell, okay? No, I did. I sent her to Miami of Ohio. It's fine. It's actually a really good school, but it's so crazy because I took her to school and I was like, okay. I've been to Ohio once working, but I was like, wow, we drove because I was a cool mom. And I was like, I'm going to be a cool mom. We're going to drive across the country and I'm going to show you America. And then we pull in and I'm like, oh my God, there's cornfields. Oh my God, there's more cornfields. I was like, oh wow, oh my gosh, there's a farm with cornfields! Guys, I sent my daughter to Children of the Corn. I did. I sent her to Children of the Corn. I was like, oh my God, we're pulling in. I'm like, she's either gonna learn how to do agriculture or she's gonna go missing forever! Cornfield. And people are like, it's not Children of the Corn. I'm like, yes, it's a college with a street and no adults. Where did they go? Does anybody know where the school is? Yes, you know. Have you been there? Are you from Ohio? Oh, you're from Michigan. You know. You're pulling it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And then you're like, there's nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Hopefully she'll get a degree in alcoholism. I think that's... I mean, I don't know, because that's all you can do there. I was like, this is why those Midwesterners drink. I see why. Okay, so ridiculous. So I am getting divorced, and people say weird shit to you for the divorcees, men, and people say weird shit to you. Like, one of my really good friends is like, oh my God, you're going to be alone forever. And, you know, it's funny, I've been separated for 5 years. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have peace. I'm just gonna sit here. I know a lot of you are married. I'm not against marriage, by the way. I just would like one that would work. But, hey, it's fine. No, it's so crazy. But somebody else said to me, they go, oh yeah, you're a gold digger. A gold digger! Guys, I don't even know what a gold digger is. You people might, I don't know. I don't know any. Okay? All of this is half-price shit. It's gucky. First of all, this game is not real shit. This is all gucky. Alright? It's not a G, it's a C, guys, okay? Don't be fooled. I just make it look good with the gold shoes. And by the way, I had these away before everything else, okay? I'm not going to go any further. Everyone's like, you're wearing Trump shoes. I'm like, I could give a fuck who you vote for, what you do, but my God, don't take away my cold shoes! I'm from Vegas, okay? Gotta have a little bit of gold, guys. Let's have a little bit of gold. Oh, yeah. I know. But they called me a gold digger. Now, I don't really know what a gold... I had to look it up, okay? And it said something like, you have big boobs, you have a really nice car that you don't pay for. You get to take into dinners. You go everywhere you want to go. You go on fancy trips. You fly in a private jet. I'm sure that is this whole room. I'm just kidding. By the way, I'm just kidding. Know I'm not judging you, and I actually have a little more money than I act like. But like, I'm a comedian. I gotta act for. Okay. Everyone will hate me otherwise. No, but I was like, oh my God, I feel like these women have like great lives. I was like, I'm not a gold digger. Like, I think they have like staff. Right? I was the staff! I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was taking care of the kids, I built the house, I fucking ran the business. I was like, I'm a gold digger like that. I'm a fool's gold digger is what I am. I'm a pyrite digger. I did this shit all wrong. What the fuck? I fell away for love? What's wrong with me? My God. I was from Vegas, streets of Vegas, that's what happened. Just know I earned my therapy. But like seriously, a gold digger. I was like, where do you think I'm panning for gold? At like Knott's Berry Farm? Like that shit is sprayed gold. Like it's not even real gold. Like what? I am a grave digger because it almost killed me! That meditating is totally working. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know. I'm actually super happy as a human being. Don't clap yet. I know you want me out, but I'm not leaving. No, don't get excited, guys. This is Adam's party, and I'm going to torture all of you. He made me an angel. Mine are on fire, my wings. No, it's crazy. I am going to leave you with this. I did have a spiritual awakening. I love talking about it. Nobody ever wants to hear about it. Everybody's like, oh my God, people. And I know there's a lot of spiritual people out here. My friends are out here. They're spiritual. Yeah, and it's wrong. Everybody thinks they're like, oh my God, spirituality. It's all really expensive rocks that you can go get in a canyon because it's made of water, but we're paying thousands of dollars for them. And they're like, yeah, it's crystals, and it's very $30 pieces of trees that you can get on the way to the desert. Very important, that's sage, and they think it's all Palo Santo, and oh my God, I wish it was a lavender geode! Or whatever, then I just like rub on it, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'd be like, I'm a genie in the bottle, baby. I'm a bread with the bread with honey. Like that shit would work. I wish it would work. I would have a Netflix special. And my ex wouldn't be dead, but he'd go missing. Like he'd go on and like we had so much money, like we'd had so much money that he would be like, I'm gonna take an expedition and head out to the wild yonders of the ocean in a submarine. Or maybe go to Peru and just fall in love and go that like that. It doesn't matter. My crystals don't work! I got them in every orifice! Nothing's happening! I prayed to the full moon, the half moon, the quarter moon, the sun moon, the gods. I'm like, I don't care, make it happen! No, that shit ain't happening, okay? That shit ain't happening. I'm just saying. Spirituality is a funny thing. Somebody goes, oh, you guys don't, you spiritual people, you're like crazy, you don't believe in God. No, I believe in God, every God, okay? At this point, I'm going for any God who will take me. But this journey is so funny because people think it's all that, and it's actually about being personally accountable for your actions, taking responsibility for who we are as people, not holding our parents hostage to the weird shit they did to us! And I know you guys are 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s babies, and it's weird shit! Can't just be me, okay? Can't just be, okay, maybe it's me, okay, maybe it's me. No, you have to be accountable, you gotta be responsible. Like, I'd love to blame my ex-husband, but the truth is I was part of this party. Like, so I can't. So you have to be accountable for everything. And that sucks, because I so want to blame my mom for me not knowing how to play piano! There's things I wanted to do! And you know, I have a piano in my house. I mean, I could totally learn how to play, but like, why? Yes, I got you. Okay, some people, they give me the light now, they're telling me to get off. Some people, when they're like, get off. Batman sees the light, he goes and saves lives. I see the light, I'm like, I gotta save my life. But if anybody needs any help, advice, or anything, I just want you all to know I'm here for you because I'm a life coach. Thank you, Jessica Winther.
Come on, round of applause for Jessica. Whoa! Yes, 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 yes.